Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Oh, I bet they're pleased to see me.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Oh, lovely. So, how long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free.
Oh,
except you.
Okay.
You'll be dead.
Fine. Execute the chairman's eyebrow stylist over a lost biometric ID. That'll end well.
Wait, you're the stylist? Thank the law you're here. Everyone knows how particular the chairman is about his eyebrows. Here, take my biometric ID instead. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock.
Oops.
Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that, just
From
have
the
a pleasant day.
Groundbreaker.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received.
Okay.
Transferring data to external cartridge.
Nice.
How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
You're a machine. You do not sleep. Okay, we're going as we are. We're going as we are. I'm tempted to go up to the machine up here. Maybe just...
Thinking of tinkering at the workbench?
No.
I used to love watching
Using that
Alex
machine
work.
up there.
Now I like watching you.
Yeah, I'm going to go do a little bit on there. Maybe. Maybe that's a good idea. Could be. Vocational competence respecification. Choosing to respec your character refunds all of your spent skill and perk points, then you can spend them in a different way. No. How do I? No, I don't want to. Would you like to spend 500 bits and refund all of your skill and perk points? Yep. Okay, so, dialogue. Okay, we have. Regards, I've got my gear on. As soon as we cross here, I think the ID thing is going to kick in. That'll do nicely.
The captain did right by us once.
Whoa!
Now it's our
Oh, the guy from Groundbreaker, it's the Mardets. A board reputation decreased. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of that.
Take him down!
Although they're not suspicious of me, so... This guy's failed. Whoa! No. Okay, these guys hit hard. They hit really hard. Order now mixed.
Oh no, our body's been hurt! Everyone alright?
Okay, I've been end damaged. That's not good. What have we got? How the hell am I picking up bits? What the fluff am I going to do with them? Okay, we're in disguise, guys. They don't know where... Do we... Wow, these guys are pretty good. Fair dues. I'm glad I didn't fall out with the Mardets, because I think it would have ended rather badly.
Great work.
Oh, hello. Anything super useful? Secret things somewhere? Inferno Scythe Gold. It's... yeah, okay. Okay, guys. We're looking for sneaky ways in. I think we can get through this door. Maybe.
Hey, that's impressive.
I am impressive. Okay, I don't think I'm needing any of those. Heavy machine gun 2 now. That's probably what they're using in there. I think we need to remember where we are and what we're doing. Okay. Just scout out the lay of the land.
Hey! Here we go!
Oh, that... Oh, got him.
The last of it.
Bloody end damage. Not good. Kind of finishing this the way we started it, I guess. I don't know if they're useful or not. Ammo, always useful.
Oh, you got that?
Have a great face mask? No. I might be doing a lot of repairing, so there is that. The tense music is making me tense. Okay, I was hoping for some kind of computer readout. Okay, there's an up. Let's go for the up. Oh, that's a martyr. And you missed. Come on. Twice. You missed twice. I will avenge you. Nothing useful here. Not particularly. I was looking for a hacking or something. I mean, we are breaking into a maximum security prison, you know. Wow. Yeah, running away from here, probably not useful. Okay, we're going down, folks. We ready for this?
What does the prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
Exactly.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Yeah, kind of. Don't have one. Back out the way we came, all guns blazing is about the best I've got right now. Okay, we have.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, map. We cannot fast travel from this location. I didn't think so. We've got to get right across the room. What we're looking for is a bit of assistance doing so. Okay, there's a door over there. It looks like it's sealed, but if I can get to it. How would you get to that? Can we do a bit of... Maybe? Can't. This open? I don't think this opens. That door probably doesn't go anywhere, but... Okay, yeah. I'm getting a bit better at jumping here. I don't think I'm going to make it across, though. I'm going to hit that ceiling. Oh. It probably can't go that way. Okay, that goes straight into restricted area. Where does this go? Okay, let's try the other way. Got our disguise unit running. Okay, it's a long walk across. What are my stats like with these two? They're pretty good, I think. Oh, my lie's gone down. Oh, because I'm not wearing my other gear. Yeah. 19 from Vicar Max. Okay. So here, even if they see me, they're not going to be... Hello, yes, we're testing
You
it.
get tired of patrolling? Just go rough.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay. It'd be handy if we could... Okay, that's sealed. If I have to talk to a guard, I think I can reset my cloak. He's gonna rumble me.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you for your vigilant service. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay. There's probably 101 ways of getting across here, and we just took probably the simplest. Okay, I think we're going up. There's no door over there. Okay, so the Mardettes came to help. That's pretty unusual. Oh, there's a room I want to explore, but also... Okay, that's more restricted access. Okay, I think... Can we get across to there? I'll take ammo, why not? Yeah, we probably could have made it... Oh yeah, so my disguise is working on you two. No, it's not. Ah! We're out of the area. Okay, bunch of machines. Loads of vending. Can I do anything with anything? I mean, I could improve it, I guess. It's going to cost me 26,000 to make it any better than it already is. Wow. That costs nearly $1 million to improve. I'm thinking no. And yeah. Yeah, I did massive upgrades on all of this stuff previously, so kind of pointless. It does set you up with options though, okay. Transition to the pit. Oh god. Disguise active. Where am I going? To the middle. Over there? Okay. Oh, hello. Found a thing. Okay. We mark this as... Note from your favourite warden. Please do not leave perishables in here. We mark this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. The next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it in the air conditioning for a week. That'll be nice. Access storage manifest. Canisters. Straight jackets, riot battens, ballistic vests. He's going to force all these. Look, forced pacification system refits. Access to agricultural records. Structural changes need to accommodate hibernation chambers. An analysis. Well, beginning requirements. Every chamber, constant supply of at a minimum 34 kilowatts. That means the occupants of these chambers can be injected with a steady supply. VDLs painted in hybo fluid. This run-on sentence carries on for 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain the structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend these chambers are installed in a cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus at a maximum depth. Conclusion extends for another 2 pages. Fine. They're going to force everyone. What's this? Retro rockets. The hell are retro rockets? Is that medicine? 200% natural health regeneration. Nice. Solitary confinement mesh. Okay, random selection. Pad 2 in error. Duration out of error. It's going to be Phineas, isn't it? Okay. Information is useful. I think I can climb a lot of the stuff in here. Medical drone. Yeah, let's not fight with that if we can help it. Oh, we're going up. I was expecting to come downward. Okay. Now we're going this way.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Sora! That's the iconoclasts. Okay. Clearing the way for us.
What was that?
Hi there.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more...
Lie.
Oh, that's
Yep.
great. Yes, sir.
Nice. You go fight with the iconoclasts. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. Okay, steady as she goes. We seem to be getting away with this. Hopefully the iconoclasts can deal with them. Okay, more bits of storage. Okay. Burning up my disguise here. Where the hell am I going now? Okay, let's have you make me, and then... Hello? Oops.
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right. Yeah? You're not contagious. I don't want to know.
Yeah, bleeding out
Stay
my
back.
ears. That sounds like a good one. Okay, disguise reset. Where the hell is my marker? It's in some random room. Okay. Sealed. Okay, unseal door. Leave. Okay, this could be Phineas in here. Saving. Chairman Rockwell, not being hostile. Oh. So as it turns out, this is a bug with the game. When you try and enter that room, it tries to load a cutscene, a bunch of other stuff at the same time. Pulls up all the data on all the previous stuff you've done, and the game collapses. Now, there are 2 options to deal with this. One is just start shooting from outside, killing the director, thereby never having the conversations that are possible with him. So, yeah. The other option is to enter via the door on the other side. So that's what we're going for. There he is, and if I walk into the room, no matter how I walk in, it ends in a crash. So we need to come back the way we came. Hopefully we can make it this way. The iconoclasts have got very heavy armour. So I've got to get over this ramp here, somehow. It's not there. So this might take a lot of faffing about to do. Okay. No, nearly. I'm pretty sure it can be done. Even though parkour in this game isn't really a thing. Come on. Need to get on there to get up here.
Yeah, that's how we fucking do it.
Come on. Yes, okay. And... okay.
Something's not right.
Keep him quiet, Captain.
Yeah. I forgot there's guards on the other side. Okay, we're over.
What was that?
Hi there.
Hold on. I don't recognize you at all.
Okay, I've got different options here. I can't lie, that's too high. Persuade.
Of course I do. It's one of the rules.
I'm carrying out
Who
a
the hell are you?
secret inspection.
You are? I mean, I am? Oh, no. I was just following protocol. I'll get out of your way. Please, don't put this in your
Yes,
report.
very good. Nice.
Looking good.
Okay, I think this is the door. Okay, now I can enter. Chairman Rockwell.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And the convict. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Yeah, but then...
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
What's this announcement, by the way?
Haven't you heard? Phineas is working for us now.
BS.
It took some doing, but employing an efficient management strategy of putting our guns to his head seems to have done the trick.
No, mate. Phineas would rather die than cooperate with you.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems.
Probably will, actually.
Plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You prefer to keep riding this downward spiral. We can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there.
Exactly.
Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
No, we're going to get rid of the entire board. You're damn right I will. Otherwise, I'm coming for you next. I'm thinking... What do you think?
Where are we headed?
Where's...
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but somebody's going to die and it won't be us.
I hate to contradict you by pointing out that everyone dies. But it is better to die last, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
Nope, that's about it, Phineas. This thing is awesome on robots. But I do need to do that as well.
That's the last of them.
Are you sure? Okay, we just murdered the chairman. But, you know, I kind of think he had it coming. He was going to freeze the entire colony to save it, not just his life, but his lifestyle. Don't tell me that's not a problem. Okay, we're going down. We're going down. Or, in fact, we're going up. I think we're trying to get to this central platform. Then we're going down. Okay, we've got medical drones. We've got guards. How are we getting there? I'm not seeing a walkway I can get to. What's my journal saying? Make your way through Tartarus and confront the person who runs the board's operations. Sophia Arkandale, yeah. No more goddamn chairman.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and...
Okay, MSI, Sanjar has come through. Okay, just go. Leave these guys fighting. They know what they're doing. They're heavily armed.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Yep.
As it comes to this, I need to know you all.
Okay. Okay, we're going into conversation here. I'm thinking, let's dress for the occasion. Okay, what does that give me now? So, I can persuade like hell, I can lie like hell, I can also intimidate rather well. I have a lot of hacking, 1 point short of 100. That's unfortunate. I've got 90 in science, 86 in engineering. We're doing pretty well here. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm also overloaded.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Oh, don't I? That's Phineas down there.
You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things.
It's not natural.
You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. To your credit, Captain, you are one of the colony's finest specialists. Your technical abilities are beyond reproach. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
No, I'm the enemy of the board, and the board is killing Halcyon. I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
You don't understand. Phineas is my friend, and I'm not leaving without him.
Well, that's mostly correct. You're not leaving here at all.
Well, that might be the case.
I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option.
Oh, sure you do.
Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Okay, you don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Okay. Nothing's stopped me so far. What makes you think you will?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
Halcyon is collapsing. If protecting this colony was your duty, you failed.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Perception 2. Ooh, I don't have enough perception. Okay, persuade and science. Dr. Wells and I are both scientists. We believe Halcyon can still be saved.
I'm aware of Dr. Wells' plan. Revive some brilliant scientists and engineers from the Hope and work with them to save the colony. He's already revived you, after all.
Indeed.
50 or 60 years ago, I might have agreed with you. But we've passed the point of no return. The best scientists in Halcyon can't save us now.
Okay, it's going to take a miracle to save Halcyon, but we can do it if we work together.
I appreciate your confidence, Captain. But so long as you're allied with Dr. Wells, we can never work together.
Oh dear.
I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this.
Not really.
I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
Oh, I can't lie. Oh, and I had... Oh well. Let's settle this.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Oh, lovely.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Sure. Guys, I think we're in a lot of trouble. What have we got? Time to put the gear back on, I think, eh? Sealed door. Okay, we're going to get like one way out through this whole thing, aren't we? I could not talk her down. Ram. Make your way through Tartarus. Right, okay, I've got to deal with him. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Probably really quite badly. Don't go through the main door. Maybe there's a way.
Nicely done.
What do we have? Okay, might have been useful, but it's not really useful now. Okay, takes a lot of hacking, this thing. Access RAM override. Ooh, designate RAM as a hostile intruder. Okay, now let's do it. Oh, the shrink ray. I love the shrink ray.
That good.
Okay, that went rather well. I don't think it would have been much fun. Hibernation chamber access. Killed all of these things as well. Okay. They're preparing all these hibernation pods, aren't they? Okay. We're still going to have to fight her, I'm thinking. How tough is this adjunct or whatever she's called? This is all rather nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, they don't suffer here, do they? So what was the plan? They were just going to freeze everybody and then stay here living in luxury. Where does this go? Probably find there was an easy way of doing this. Oh, sealed door. Sealed both ways. Ah, right, okay. So we were never getting through there. Okay, fair enough. And the access to get in, probably you had to have the key card, so you had to kill Ram to begin with. Okay.
Why won't you stop? Everyone all right?
Well, she was a bit of a joke.
Get me out of here.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you alright? Did they do anything to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived.
Yeah, that could have been terrible.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
Yeah, I know about that.
There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a shock.
We're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Okay, we have a lot of work of us. We best get started then.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Someone has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. No. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. I think someone like Zora might be better, though.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong.
Oh?
I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Kind of is.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with 2 hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.